Hello, friends. Once again, I am back with seasonal greetings from my side to you all. Hopefully, you have enjoyed your winter vacations to the best possible way. Now, it is the time again to focus back to our regular lessons. And today, I have decided to discuss about a topic which is about our own cuisine, that is Indian cuisine. And the topic remains explore the flavor of Indian regional cuisine with masterclass. Actually, you all know that India is a land of spices, and for thousands of years, spices have been traditionally used in Indian cooking for these reasons. Mainly, their flavors. Point number two, their ability to preserve food. And third one, another important aspect, their medical properties. So all these three major areas are very much involved in Indian cuisines in terms of selecting the spices and using it in their day-to-day processes. The climatic condition in India has made it ideal for growing a wide variety of spices, and you can see this reflected in the national cuisine. Every region has their flavor combinations. Spice blends are more of an art than a science. Indian cuisine is highly regionally specific. There are certain common threads that unite the different culinary practices. Indian cuisine throughout the nation is highly dependent on curries, which are gravy-like sauce, or stew-like dishes with meat, vegetables, or cheese. We normally call it paneer. Although the particular spice mixture, degree of liquidity, and ingredients are determined by regional preferences. So we can easily understand the versatility of Indian cuisine. Perhaps the most defining characteristic of Indian cuisine is its diverse use of spices. The irresistible flavors of Indian cuisine are built on a strong foundation of masalas. Technically, in our local language, we call it masalas. Different types of spice mixture are what lend regional delicacies their distinctive aroma and make them stand out from all the other cuisines internationally. Now, friends, can you even imagine your favorite Indian food without any spices? Certainly not. You cannot. Today, we are going to introduce some of the special masala blends which are very much used in regional Indian cuisines. Let us proceed without wasting any further time. Now, here we can see we want to explore the Indian masalas one by one. Our first point is the masala we are going to discuss about the Paaji Masala. You must have heard of this word Paaji Masala. You may not have very clear, distinct idea about the masala, the combination of spices. Here we are going to discuss all those points and we'll get acquaintance with the spices we are going to be used for Pav Bhaji Masala. What is Pav Bhaji? Pav Bhaji is a popular Indian street food that originated in Mumbai. It consists of a thick vegetable curry called bhaji. North Indian and other parts of the country also we call it bhaji, that is served with a soft bread roll which is locally called pav. This bhaji is made by cooking a blend of spicy mixed vegetables with butter and pav bhaji masala. Pav bhaji masala is very important and distinct in this case. A special spice blend that creates a magic. If you go to Mumbai, you'll find out every street corner, pav bhaji is the most focal item among the food lovers. The dish is garnished with coriander leaves and served with butter, toasted pav, which is toasted again with butter on tawa, chopped onions and lemon wedges. So this is about the pav bhaji. Now let us get the introduction of the spices to be used for this. For the pav bhaji, you'll see first we require cloves, then cinnamon sticks, star anise, then dry red chilies, black cardamom or we call it large cardamom, nutmeg or jaffal, coriander seeds, coriander whole, black peppercorn, ginger powder, dry ginger powder of course, cumin seeds or jeera seeds, fennel or sauf, mace, javitri, dry mango powder or we call it amchur powder, turmeric powder, and finally salt. Here, other than salt and turmeric powder and also other than dry mango powder, all the other whole spices are griddled on a pan for few minutes, ensuring that the masalas are not overburnt, they are dry roasted. We call it broiling of masalas. They will become crispy and strong aroma will start revealing. You get to understand from the flavor. Once it is coming to that stage, you remove, put it on a separate container for some time so that masala will cool down, and then mix it with dry mango powder, turmeric powder and regulated amount of salt and grind it thoroughly. And what you get? You get a masala of this kind, put it in a bowl, cover it with a tight fitting lid or a container, glass jar, where you can put it with a tight fitting lid once again, and you can store it for a couple of months. Your pav bhaji masala is ready. And once the pav bhaji masala is ready for you, then it is your fingertips to produce an excellent pav bhaji with that. And what is the outcome of the final product? You can see that pav is there, which is toasted with butter, few slices of onion, lemon segment, and of course in a bowl the pav bhaji masala, the delicate delicious pav bhaji masala is served. So this is a very common street food available in Mumbai region. So that is all about the pav bhaji masala. Let us proceed to the next, exploring another one Indian masala, which is known as Goda Masala. What is Goda Masala? Have you ever heard of it? If not, as because you are doing your hotel management and especially in second year level, that is the third and fourth semester, you need to know about the Indian regional cuisines. So Goda Masala in that way very important for that lesson. What is Goda Masala? Goda Masala is a spice blend that is unique to Maharashtrian cuisine. It is used in many classic Maharashtrian recipes such as Vareli Vangi, Amti, and several other curries that have an authentic Maharashtrian flavor. What are the combination of spices? Let us just go through them once. You need few bay leaves, red chili whole, black peppercorn, cumin seeds, poppy seeds, desiccated coconut, dry desiccated coconut, coriander seeds, salt as per the requirement of taste, cassia buds, nag kesar, to some extent you require, hing or asafoetida, ducket full or stone flour, that is very much used typically, cinnamon sticks, turmeric powder, white til seeds or sesame seeds, methi leaves, ajwain required quantity. So once again, all these masalas are broiled, cooled down, grinded properly, and ultimately what you get, that is known as goda masala. They also look like this. Because of the typical spices used, the color is a little dark. However, ensure that while grilling or roasting the whole spices on a tawa or a griddle pan, you are not going to overpower it or over roasting it. If you over roast it, slightly the bitter taste will be developed and that will spoil the ultimate taste of the product. So this is how the goda masala is made. And goda masala, again, it can be stored in a tight fitting container for a couple of months to use. Now let us proceed to the next. Another one exciting Indian masala, which is known as Potlika masala. Now what is that? Patli masala is a bouquet of spices tied up in a muslin bag and left in a curry or liquid to let the flavors infuse, and it is originated from Hyderabad. Probably at this point you are remembering or getting a resemble about one product, that is bouquet garni. While making the international stocks, we use bouquet garni. Bouquet garni is a bunch of herbs which are also either in the form of bunch, bundle, or in the form of sachet used in making stock. The similar style Potli masala is also used. It is tied up in a muslin cloth, a combination of spices, and dipped into the curry or liquid for a specific period of time so that slowly the flavors will be infusing to the liquid. And it is very much popular in Hyderabadi style of cooking. Where we require this in Hyderabadi cuisine? In making Hyderabadi biryani, nehari, paya, these masalas are very much used traditionally. We get to see this masala also used in Lucknow Nawabi cuisine, where it is more popularly known as Lajjat-e-Tam. Same Potli masala that is known in Hyderabad, Lajjat-e-Tam is a Nawabi style. It is known in Lucknow, and typical spices are the same. What are those spices? Bay leaves, coriander seeds, khas ki jad, the kind of typical product available in that region, handful quantity, star anise, chakra fool, black cardamom, cinnamon sticks, cumin seeds, cloves, cube paper, a paper which has got a small tail, that's why it is known as tailed paper. We also call it a kebab chini, very similar to black pepper corn with a small tail at one point. So that is known as cubed paper. Salt as required, roasted chana dal, betel roots, pan ki jar. Betel leaves we consume, that plant, that shrub, the root part is very much used to add flavor to this particular masala. Mace, garam masala powder, rose petals, dried form, patthar ka phool, stone flower or dagad phool, sweet fennel, and another one very unique, that is spiked ginger lily. So this is a combination of total potli ka masala, which is put in a muslin cloth and then tied up and dipped into the liquid during the cooking period, and then the purpose is to extract the flavor into the liquid. So that is how the potli masala is used. Next one, another masala we are going to explore, that is Andhra style gunpowder masala, and in their typical language it is known as Nalla Karam Podi. Podi means masala. What is this gunpowder masala is all about? Gunpowder or milagai podi is a spicy powdered chutney that is popular in South India. It is made by blending roasted chana dal, roasted urad dal, sesame seeds, lots of dry red chilies, curry leaves, and other spices. Gunpowder is a taste enhancer that enhances the taste of any food served with it. It is also called milagai podi or malaga podi or idli podi or chutney podi. So these are the few names it is popular with, gunpowder masala, and let us see the combination of spices for this. To start with, curry leaves, coriander seeds, urad dal, tamarind paste, red chili, fenugreek seeds or methi seeds, sesame seeds or white till seeds, garlic cloves, few numbers, oil, cumin seeds, salt as per requirement, roasted chana dal. These are the spices used for making this Andhra style gunpowder masala. What we do, other than oil and salt, we take all the spices. It is also again roasted on a dry griddle, cooled down and made into powder, and finally mixed with oil and salt, and you can store it for a couple of months for the use. Next one are going to be used that similarly you can see the masalas are looking very similar to other masalas, but it has got a typical flavor of that area. Next one, another one masala we are going to explore, that is Kolhapuri Masala. Kolhapur is a very famous place in western part of our country, and from there this is Kolhapuri Masala. Kolhapuri masala is a spicy Maharashtrian masala chutney powder used as a versatile masala to add an authentic touch when cooking Maharashtrian cuisine. It is earthy and aromatic, and it is not for the faint-hearted, as a lot of Kolhapuri dishes are popular for being extremely spicy. So whenever we talk about Kolhapuri masala, it is synonymous with the word spiciness. What are the spices used for this? Fennel, sauf, cloves, dry red chili, white til seeds, cumin, cinnamon stick, coriander seeds, large cardamom, green cardamom, desiccated coconut, black peppercorn, fenugreek or methi seeds, poppy seeds. Poppy seeds will give the proper binding of the masala, onion and garlic. In this case, how this masala is get ready? Other than onion, garlic, all the whole spices are broiled tactfully without spoiling the color or over roasting it, and then made into powder along with slightly fried onions and garlic. So separately you fry some chopped onions, garlic cloves, masala is broiled, cooled down, mix it with onion and garlic which is already sauteed or lightly fried, then put it in a grinder and grind it. Masala will come out like this. It will be dark, very peppery hot, because we are using red chili. At the same time, the amount of red chili is more in this case, and black peppercorn. So heat will come from both the areas. It will become very spicy, and you can again store it for a couple of months for future uses. Next one, we are proceeding to another one masala, which is known as Chettinad Masala. Do you have any idea about the area Chettinad? Where is it in India? Yes, well guessed, it is in South. Chettinad Masala is a spice blend that is used in many dishes made in Chettinad style, a cuisine from the southern Indian state of Tamil Nadu. So typical cuisine coming from southern Indian state of Tamil Nadu, that is known as Chettinad, and Chettinad Masala is also very typical. Other than beyond the South India, Chettinad Masala is equally popular throughout the country and beyond the country as well. What are the masalas normally we use? Cumin, fennel, dry red chili, coriander whole, grated coconut, cinnamon stick, cloves, green cardamom, star anise, black peppercorn, fenugreek or methi seeds, ajwain or carom seeds, poppy seeds. Again, the poppy seeds will provide the proper binding of the masala. Kalpasi, turmeric powder, curry leaves, and kapak buds. Now I will talk about especially two items mentioned out here. One is kalpasi and kapak buds. Kalpasi is already have come across with different name, dagad kaful or stone flower. Actually, kal means rock. Pasi means light green colored moss. Till now, it is not exactly cultivated. It grows naturally in rocks, in trees, and stones. It has to be scraped from there. These kalpasi add typical flavor to the product. Kapak buds, also known as Marathi Mogu. Marathi Mogu means the buds, and kapak is the bud of silk cotton tree. These buds are very much used to impart the flavor, typical flavor to this chettinad masala. Now, what are the ingredients you have seen already? Now, these are again broiled, powdered and stored for a couple of months for future uses. The masala looks like this. Once it is powdered nicely, it can be strained. Otherwise, it will give you a very coarse texture in the final product. So ensure that the masala is finely strained, stored for future uses, or use it as per your requirement. Another one we are going to explore, another masala, which is known as buffet masala. Probably this is also a new name to you all. What is buffet masala? Buffet masala is a blend of spices that is commonly used in Mangalorean cuisine, especially used by the Catholic community. It is used to prepare a variety of dishes, including the famous pork dish called dukra mas. Dukra means pork, mas means meat or flesh. So dukra mas, there are various other preparations as well where this buffet masala is very much used. What are those spices? A combination of spices which are blends. Kashmiri red chili. Another one chili is used which is known as Bayadgi chili. Bayadgi chili is from Karnataka. Very hot, fiery in nature. Turmeric powder. Coriander seeds. Cumin seeds. Black peppercorn. Cinnamon sticks. Cloves and bay leaf. Again, all these masalas are broiled, powdered, and ultimately it looks like this, a bowl of spices kept in front of you on the screen. This is known as a buffet masala. Like this, there are various other spices also available. As per our duration of the lesson, these are the few masalas we have discussed today, and it is revealed in front of you along with the combination of spices. Hopefully, the session was informative, and thanks from my side for attending this session. Next time we'll come out with similar kind of exciting virtual class for you all, where you may find about the information and magic tricks of all Indian cuisines and international cuisines as well. So till then, goodbye, and if you have liked the session, kindly subscribe and press the bell button so that you get the intimations whenever the next session will be uploaded in YouTube. Till then, thank you very much, and once again thank you from my side for attending this session. Okay, take care. Goodbye.